We have some new Dior packaging for the 5 Colors limited edition Quince. We're going to talk all about these pretty new shades and cases today with me, Rebecca. I'm Not Fit for Print Beauty. My name is Rebecca. I have been a fashion and beauty editor for about 25 years. I have reviewed thousands and thousands of products and worked with some of the biggest makeup artists in the business, trailing them around, interviewing them, watching them work, all of that good stuff. And that has given me the idea to start Not Fit for Print Beauty right here on YouTube, where I hope I can be an authority and someone you rely on for reviews of our biggest and best makeup and beauty releases. So we're going to look at Dior today, and we're going to get them swatched, and we're even going to try them on. I'm excited about that. I also told you guys that when I get good PR, not only am I grateful, stuff I would have bought on my own, but if it's fun little products, I try to kind of slide them in here and there for you guys to see. And I got to show you these. Have you heard of the sandal brand Tkees? I don't know if you have. They sent over these square toe. These are so cute. It's, it's almost spring here in this part of the hemisphere anyway. And summer, and in California, we're going to get really, really warm. This is the Burgundy with the square toe. Here's me wearing them. I have not taken these off since they came, and I just am very grateful for Tkees for sending them. But what I never knew, all of the little flip-flops, and I live in these, but all of mine that I have the rounded toe, and Tkees makes those too. I just didn't realize how comfy these would be. And the great thing about this brand is it's absolutely fully leather and padded. So they're super, super comfy, and they feel really luxe. I can wear these with a dress, and I don't feel like I've just put on a pair of kind of flip-flops. It never quite looks dressy enough. These, because they're leather and they're padded, and then with this square toe, just gives them that little bit of formality. I mean, they're great with shorts too, but because of this look here, and the color is so rich, and they come in a bunch of different colors, you could wear them even with a dress, and it still looks like you put effort in while you're really comfy. And I'm really sensitive on my little feet, and these are so comfy. They're comfy between the toes, really comfy and padded, and I just love the colors they come in. So I have been living in these Tkees, and they sent them over. I will link these down below. If I can, I always try to link everything up here on YouTube shopping as well, where you can just kind of click on it and look while the video is still playing. I'll try to do that if I can, but if not, everything in all of this video will be down below in the description bar. All right, so let's get started and talk about Dior. Make sure you are subscribed, of course, and don't forget to check me out over on Instagram and TikTok. And we have a membership right here on YouTube as well. All of that info is below. Okay, the Diorshow 5 Colors limited edition. We have 4 new quads. I have picked up 2 of them. I didn't pick up the blue quad, and I hate to disappoint you all with that. The reason I didn't, and if you know my channel, you'll know why, I just don't do great with blue. It's just not the color I would choose for myself. And so I don't think I demonstrate blue that well. I have a very neutral skin tone, and this isn't about me, but I do have to try the products on me to be able to talk to you guys about them. I have a very neutral skin tone. I don't look great in cool shades. So I do wear blue, but I try not to do too much of it. What I did do, and curiously enough, is I went with the brown Brocart shade, because I've been loving browns lately. Ever since I picked up that YSL 9-pan that you saw me review if you watch this channel, and ever since the Natasha Denona little quads that she came out with, those little compacts, I've been getting back into the kind of brown neutral eye shade. So I thought it'd be fun, and we could kind of look at that, especially if you're trying to decide on one of these brown shades. But I also had to pick up the Lilac Tulle shade, mostly because I have green eyes, and those of us with green eyes are supposed to wear purples. So I picked up these two, and we're going to play with them today. But let's take them outside for you to see into the warm California sunshine. First of all, there are 5 shades in the brown on my arm, right next to, of course, the Lilac Tulle. So you can take a look at that. Isn't it pretty? Really, really nice shades. These are centered around one duochrome shade, and then they have pearlescent pigments in both of these palettes, which you saw in the swatches. There is a new couture case that kind of mimics the Lady Dior, and the Lady Dior handbag, I should say. And the way that they do these palettes is they divide them up. You can use them any way you want, and I will. because I don't need no stinking rules. But if you want, you can kind of divide this up into a soft look or an intense look, depending upon what part of the palette you use. Soft being on top, more intense on the bottom. That's how Dior designed it. But you do you any way that you want to do it. So let's go ahead and try these on. We have 2 palettes and 2 eyes. These are pricey, so I only picked up 2. They are $75 each. I brought over some Sonia G brushes, and I'm really excited. It has been a long time since I have been really excited about brown eyeshadow. For a while there, whenever it was a brown shade, I just wasn't purchasing it. So let's go in with this Sonia G brush into this really pretty kind of caramely colored shade, golden caramel colored, and I'm just going to put that all over the eye. Isn't that pretty? Just kind of blend it in there, and then I'm going to go into this deeper cocoa shade. I thought maybe you guys would like to see it. Everybody on my channel was so excited about the Natasha Denona browns and then that YSL 9 pan. I thought maybe that'll let us know which one we want. This is smokier. That's really pretty, you guys. That is really, really pretty. I'm going to switch brushes here, and I'm going to go into this top shade right here. Haven't gotten into the middle shade at all. Oh, wow. This is a lovely palette. I'm really into brown shades lately. Really, really into it. And then I'm going to take my finger here. Let's see. Just kind of blend it over there, and then let's get right there into the middle. And there's that duochrome. It's a very, very wet look. I don't even know if that's necessary. I think this is really pretty even without it. But that is that brown palette, which, tell me down below, is it just me? I can't avoid going with the trends myself. So sometimes I don't know if it's just a feeling I have, or if I'm being kind of outside influenced by the way the trends are moving. I'm just really getting into brown again after quite a few years of not caring about browns. Anybody else in the same boat? Let me know down below. Let's go ahead and try this Lilac Tulle, and we will use that middle shade, that duochrome, right over the top yet again. So I am going to go with a Sonia G brush. I'm going to go into this shade. I'm going to go all over the eye, but I'm going to include the inner corner, because that's a really nice pearlescent shade. This is going to be a little bit more editorial looking, just because the colors are a bit more fun. Now, I know you're looking at this going, Rebecca, you're not going to use it as a face palette. No, for some reason, I always use Guerlain as a face palette. I always have, but I don't tend to do it with other eyeshadow palettes. Even Viseart, sometimes a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, let's take this shade here. These are so pearlescent and so pretty to work with. I'm just going to go into the corner there. That is a kind of a raspberry shade, raspberry purpley shade that you have to be slightly careful of so it doesn't look like you have hay fever. I think we pulled it off pretty good there. What do you guys think? Maybe you disagree. And then I'm going to go in here, same brush, to the deeper purple shade. Put that there. I don't think I would be using all 5 of the shades if I weren't sitting here with you guys. But I just kind of want to show you. See, it's getting a little bit more editorial, but it's very pretty. And then I'm going to go switch brushes here, also a Sonia G brush, into this very pretty lilac, and get that into the center as well. It's getting very colorful for the likes of me. I'm a big chicken. Then let's go into the middle shade right there. And I think, you guys, look at the palette. The palette's like, oh boy, be careful, Rebecca. But look at the look on the eye. That's not too wild, is it? I mean, for me, this would be kind of an evening look, because I don't rock a lot of really heavy eye looks. So for me, that's a heavy eye look. But I think it's pull-offable, and I think it's actually really pretty. I really do. What do you think? Yeah. Those are lovely. Every time I get for years, the 5-color Dior palettes, the Diorshow, didn't interest me, but lately I think the formulas are prettier, the color stories are more lovely. I don't know if it's them changing, me changing, or maybe a little bit of both, but I absolutely love these. They're just beautiful. And of course there's two other shades. The blue, I think on Dior was sold out, but you can probably get it at a department store. Because I'm hearing really nice things about it. I'm just not a blue eyeshadow person. And there is another one as well. They're $75 each. So you know, you want to choose carefully. It's why I only bought two, because I'm buying them with my own money. But I mean, look at how pretty that is. So you can use your imagination if you're someone who likes a cool tone. Blue palette. Just lovely. Absolutely beautiful. So let me know if you picked up any of these and what you think. Do you feel they've evolved as well? The color stories, the formulas. I really feel they have, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. And like I said, make sure you're subscribed. So many new products coming up. Got new foundations from NARS. Got new foundation from MPH. I love her line to begin with. I've also got new foundation coming in from Lancome. I heard there's new foundation from Dior coming. My goodness, I've got new YSL palettes. I've got new lipstick shades. I've got the new Dolce & Gabbana palette. Stick with me, guys. You don't want to miss a beat, and I'll see you all in the next video.